what's up, North County? Welcome to Morning Brew. We are Wednesday morning, April 9th, the middle of the week. It's blowing up out there with, Eric, we're already red over there. Does that mean you want me to go to commercial?
Go to commercial now.
Okay. Eric, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Dude, I don't know about you, but dude, my allergies are waking up.
Yeah, mine are too. I'm Claritin. I'm Claritin in it.
I'm not excited about that.
No.
Dude, my nose, my throat.
It's gonna be everybody's gonna be at CVS, Target,
my lungs,
everywhere.
I know.
Buying all their meds. Their meds. Stay on your meds, folks.
Yeah, but you have to be. I think you have to be 18. Wait, no, you have to be 21. You have to be accompanied by a chaperone in order to buy like allergy pills or something like that.
Yeah, because people are like cutting them up and doing weird things with them.
What are they doing?
Making stuff.
Dude.
Bad stuff.
You know what? People that do weird stuff with like aerosol cans, you know?
Oh yeah, huffing?
Who in the world, who was the first person that came up with that?
Like Tide Pods? Tide Pods, aerosol cans.
Yeah, right, Tide Pods.
Yeah.
I mean, who thinks of this stuff? Who's just sitting around going, wonder what happens if I inhale this paint can?
Yeah.
It's like, dude, it's like somebody, you know what, I bet I'm going to give you a scenario. Okay, so you have
All right.
you have painting companies, right? And you have, some of these painting companies, their employees are questionable, right?
Okay, yeah.
And so you got one that's like on, he's on a bender, right? And he doesn't have any money because his payday hasn't happened since till Friday. So he's like, hey, let me check out this aerosol can. And he flips that baby upside down, inhales it, and has the hallucination of his lifetime.
Woohoo!
And that's where it starts.
All right.
Okay, so I've discovered the root of huffing.
So it's the painters in our life.
Painter. Yeah, it's a painter.
It's all our painters.
It started. Most everything starts with a painter.
Yeah.
Weed, dude.
You think so?
Oh yeah, dude. Okay. A painter starts most of any type of drug pandemic.
Okay.
Okay. So epidemic.
So painters are the root issue of our
of any epidemic
of our issue
of drug use. Okay, think about this. Okay,
right.
They're sitting there painting, and they come up with this thing, and you're like, "What the hell is that?" And they're just like, "Oh, it's this and that or whatever." It's it's deeply rooted into my soul.
So wait.
As I pulled out.
So are we going to talk to Matt about this? Like,
we should probably talk to Matt about this.
We need to have a sit down with Matt. Matt, how much huffing have you done in the last 10 days?
Well, they don't do a lot of. I don't think they do any aerosol stuff. I think this is.
I don't know what are these, because it's like kids. It's got to be kids that are doing this shit.
Man. I just don't know. I just don't get drug use these days.
I don't either.
Like, my back already hurts. I mean, I would not want to be flipped over upside down for 7 hours just standing there with from my waist down. That would hurt. When I came back up, dude, I would.
I'm pretty sure you've seen me like that. I'm pretty sure I've seen you like that, but not on drugs.
Dude. Yeah, dude, you're very limber.
Very limber
when you're on drugs, evidently. So.
Well, on fentanyl, that's the one. Anyways, we can go down that rabbit hole, but yeah. So, what we got going on today?
Dude, we got so much stuff going on. We've got Kara Cry coming in with Farm Supply.
Yeah.
After this, we're gonna have Greg and Debbie with
Debbie Arnold.
Debbie Arnold.
Yeah.
Yep. Greg Greywall and Debbie Arnold coming in talking about the JBA. Is JBA right?
I think it's JBA. Yeah, we had a conversation about this at Wyatt's baseball game last night.
I'm sure there was their first JBA. I don't think it's JBA. I think we're gonna have to joint board. It's Joint Board
Association.
JBO.
Okay. Association. JBO.
Let's go JBA. Let's go JBA.
I know we had like this big discussion. I said JBA, and the lady was like, "No, it's not JBA." And I said, "I really don't know what the hell it is." I was just blurting it out, and then I told her like what's going on. So.
Oh, what'd you say?
No, we just talked about it. It's like there's people from San Miguel that's on that, Atascadero, Paso, Templeton, that's on that team. So everybody's and they all live in a rural area, so they all have wells.
Well, JPA.
JPA, yeah.
JPA. Okay, JPA.
Yeah, JPA.
So San Miguel actually pulled out of it.
Yeah.
So they're not going to partake.
That's right.
But nevertheless,
other counties are talking about pulling out too because they don't want their constituents pissed off at them. They won't get the vote. You know what I mean?
Well, they had their first meeting last night, so I'm sure Greg and Debbie's going to have some information for us. So.
I hope so.
Yeah, so y'all tune in. Make sure you guys get on over to our webpage, whatsupnorthcounty.com. All right, pick yourself up a hat, okay? Pick yourself up a hat right here. You got a What's Up North County buckle hat over there for $20. $5 of it we're giving to Honor Flight Central Coast. We're almost out of the first batch, so
pick
up
like hotcakes.
Get over there and get your damn hat. Damn it.
Yeah.
And then click on the Sheriff Rodeo, so that way you can go buy tickets to Easton Corbin on Friday night. $20. Saturday day. It's actually going to be a whole Saturday day. So it's going to be a full day event. It's got the fan zone, you got the rodeo, and then afterwards you got Bitterwater Road playing on the stage. We're going to be broadcasting the rodeo live, so you'll be able to tune in if you miss it, or you can watch it again. You can watch the after party. We're going to hopefully have some of the contestants that competed during the daytime afterwards on stage chatting it up. I talked to Glenn over at Premier Ag. It sounds like Aaron Williams, which right now is number 3 in the PBR Velocity Bull Riding Tour. That he's going to be there, and he's got a baby coming up next month. So that's the other probably kicker too, whether or not he shows or not. So, anyways, nevertheless, if you haven't been watching the PBR, have you been watching that? It's been wild, dude. These bulls are mad.
The rank,
dude.
The ranky bulls.
Dude, these bulls are mad. Up in Eugene, Oregon, I think there was only like a handful of out of like 35 riders, only a handful of them was able to go the distance.
Oh yeah.
These bulls are just straight up wicked, man.
Are the bulls wicked or are the riders just not riding well?
No, dude, these bulls are straight up muscle, man.
Yeah.
You're not gonna slice these up for burgers at all, dude. These things are just straight power, dude.
Steroid bulls.
Dude, it is insane. And some of them, you know how much they weigh? They weigh between 1,500 and 2,000 pounds, right?
Yeah.
And these things sometimes bounce out and keep bouncing like a damn rabbit.
Yeah.
You know, and the spring on them, you just sit there and going, holy crap.
Imagine being the pickup guy for those guys. I'd be like, oh my God, this thing's going to kill me and my horse.
Dude, it's wild.
That's cool because I have a new farrier now, Scott.
Yeah.
And he's an ex-bull rider. He's a little, not an old timer, but he's, a little older. He's done riding bulls in that matter. Knows Scott Silvera and all those guys. But anyways, he sat here while he was doing my horse's feet and just gave me a story after story after story about bull riding, dude. Riding with Lane Frost and all the dude was like, what?
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, so I was like, you got to come on the show and talk about this.
Yeah, have him come on. Where does he live?
No, I don't know.
Around here?
After all that conversation, I never asked him where he lived.
Perfect. Have him come on for our Western Way of Life show.
Yeah, he said he's down.
That would be cool.
He's down. He's a talker.
That would be cool. Then you can do some B-roll ferrying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Picking crap out of horses' feet isn't that, much fun. But as he's talking, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, somebody that's never seen it, pulling his shoes off.
It's one thing to pull a shoe off. It's another thing to clean horse's teeth. You ever seen that?
Clean their teeth?
Yeah, did I ever show you a picture of that? Oof.
Dude, that's wicked.
When I had to get my horse's teeth cleaned the first time, I was like, oh my God, you're sticking your hand all the way in their mouth there. It's like,
yeah, that was the last time that I cleaned horses' teeth after they started calling me Stubby. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
All right, dude, it's Wednesday. It is hump day. It is the middle of the week. We finally made it. This week is, do we have an updated weather list? Or are we still on there? Dude, there we go.
It's going to start cooling down. I think it's going to rain again. I think we got one more batch of rain coming our way, either next week or the week after.
I don't know, man. Well, you're probably right. We got some clouds coming in the middle part of next week, so no telling what will happen.
Who knows? Yeah, maybe next week, maybe over the weekend. Next, not this weekend, but the next. I don't know. Who knows?
I'll take that weather, man. We're gonna be out at Taft this weekend, so
yeah,
gonna be out there monkeying around.
Monkeying
with the razors. I took my air filter over there to Airflow Filter Services yesterday. My Polaris.
Did you clean it?
Yeah, I dropped it off. I was like,
cool.
Yeah, I was like, good thing that we popped off the back. We're doing some some speakers. The boys wanted to put speakers on the Polaris and stuff like that. So I pulled off the filter cover, and boy, it was bad. So I'm like, you know what? And boom, I'm like, okay, I got to take this over there to JR, to Airflow Filter Services. Yeah. So I dropped that off yesterday.
Did you do a video about it?
Huh?
Did you do a video?
I did. Oh, well, kinda. So I have the video. So I'll put it all together, because then when I pick it up, I want to do a comparison.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So then
new, brand new, or old and dirty, I should say, and clean.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So I'll have that. I'll pick that up today. But yeah, you know. So like I said, it was bad. It was really bad. So I was stoked that
stuff like that. You should probably be cleaning your filters every time you go out. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't know about. I mean, you could probably blow them, you know, just with your regular air compressor.
Yeah.
But as far as like having it like professionally done, like by them,
probably,
you know, if you're out there in a lot, probably every 6 months or so.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't go that. We don't go. You know, shit. Most of our driving is out at Heritage.
Oh, just
you know
on a paved road or whatever.
Yeah. I mean,
you're hardcore.
Hey, that's where I wrecked, as out at Heritage. So
that's true.
I mean, I wasn't out in the desert or anything. I didn't have to go far away to almost die. I just did it right there in the parking lot. Out at Heritage.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, yeah, man. I went out to King of Hammers and almost flipped it. This and that. I'm like, yeah. I was out at Heritage Ranch in the parking lot, and we flipped it too.
Shotgunned a couple beers, flipped the freaking Razor, and that was the end of that.
That's a redneck story for you if it ain't ever heard one.
Yeah.
So a lot of stuff happening here around the Central Coast. You got wine parties, you got wine pickups. We went over to Dilecta. Dilecta.
Yeah.
Went over there, Dilecta, and talked with Bob.
Yeah.
Right? Got a little...
Bob's your new best friend.
Yeah, dude.
I think Bob wants to hang out with you.
Okay, so I'm just going to tell you this. There's a pool there. Bob is like... he just hasn't seen it. Okay? So there is a pool on that property. All right? So, Bob, if you're watching, they just haven't shown you the pool.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, you're not special.
Yeah, there's a pool there. I'm 100% sure. And then we were at Whalebone beforehand.
That's fun.
For our pickup party, and had a good time and got some food, got to meet Bob. Bob finally came out, which was Bob, the owner.
Yeah, Bob's everywhere.
Yeah, dude, everybody's name is Bob. I think Bob used to be a common thing back in the day.
Probably.
It's like, let's put a name on. Let's name him Robert.
Yep.
But then where do you go with Robert? You got Bob.
Bill.
You got Bill. You got Dick.
Dick. David. Was Dave?
David.
Dave?
Off of Robert?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're going off of names.
Yeah, so your original name's Robert.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can be nicknamed Bob. Dick, Richard, Robbie, obviously Rob. Let's see.
Poor Robbie. Now you just called that out. Where were you?
Well, yeah. I mean, dude, I don't even know how you get Dick out of Robert.
I don't know. I thought it was Richard.
Well, maybe it's Richard. Yeah, you're right.
I think it's Richard, not Robert.
Oh yeah, it's Richard. Richard can be a dick.
Yeah.
How did Richard Dick? how do you get those sub names off of a main name?
I
like
have
that?
no idea.
How do you get there? How do you get from Richard to Dick?
I don't know.
Robert to Bob, I guess. Robert,
Bob.
Bob.
Robert, Bob.
I get that.
Yeah.
So, but the Richard to Dick thing is just, I don't know.
Hey, so we got a ticket giveaway. So tomorrow is the deadline.
Yeah, guys.
If you want your tickets, go to our Facebook page, right?
Yep. Our regular Facebook page. So we're testing out our groups, but you have to like the damn thing, okay?
Yeah.
In order to build the algorithm, okay, you have to like it, and then you also have to comment, okay? So right now, it's going to be difficult because I'm going to have to go through. There's like a ton of different shares. People shared them.
Yeah.
So, and I can't see it all into one location of where those comments are.
We'll figure it out.
But nevertheless, you got one more day to, Teresa and I are going to be drawing the tickets tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
We already had our ticket winners last week, Tom Graft and Brenda Byford.
Okay.
So they were the lucky and the wonk winners of the rodeos and the Easton Corbin tickets.
That's cool.
So
that's very cool.
Maybe we'll get Easton in here. You think we can get Easton in here?
For sure. He'll come.
I bet we could. I bet we could. You know what? I bet we could at least get him on a Zoom.
Yeah.
I bet we could do that and we're gonna have the sheriffs. We just locked that down last night.
You solidified it?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So Sheriff Ian Parkinson and Under Sheriff Chad Nicholson will be in next Tuesday.
Okie dokie.
Okay, we're gonna be chatting about the rodeo and chatting about what's happening. Chatting about even Chad's like new position as undersheriff. Why not?
Yeah.
So we'll talk about some rodeo stuff. Talk about some sheriff stuff. Talk about drugs.
Yeah. We might be getting some good swag too, right?
I got to text Chad to bring some swag, so that way we can bring that and give that away.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about doing something different with that one because, dude, we have a hard time getting people their winnings though.
Yeah.
We need more of a electronic method, or
we'll put it down at the new what's it called Paso Robles Templeton.
Oh, the Templeton Visitor Center.
Visitor Center. Yeah, we'll just put it down there.
Well, okay, so we have Gina coming in. I think next week or the week after from the Paso Robles Templeton Chambers.
Oh, did you talk to her on the chamber thing on Saturday? Wasn't she there?
She was there, but
I never saw her again. It's like she did her little speaking gig and then boom.
Yeah, I saw that there was a few people that we could have talked with that we never saw.
Yeah.
But I think everybody just kind of remained at their tables. It wasn't really a migrating type event. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
There wasn't it was really right when we walked in, went to the table and sat down.
Right, yeah.
So they're like, all right, sit down. And then the orchestra, or they started, they did the Pledge of Allegiance, and then the quartet sang or did their thing. And
yep.
So it immediately kind of went into it. So there wasn't really a lot of downtime until the end, dude. I was like, dude, I got to get up. So, but yeah, so Gina's going to be coming in. So maybe we'll chat with her about having a little pickup there.
Okay.
And figure out how we can.
Yeah, we got to get all our gear out there.
Right?
What's up, North County gear?
All of our prizes, all of our
prizes.
Gear. I still have prizes. I have prizes. Actually, I've started eating them. I had some jerky that somebody won last year that the name was still on there.
Yeah.
Jennifer found my stash of like stuff with names on it. I'm like, oh, all right, well.
Yeah, I was eating mine. I already ate mine a long time ago. They didn't pick it up after a week. I already ate it.
Yeah, it's like, sorry, man. You gotta pick these things up, otherwise they will be consumed by inside staff.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Whether it be myself, Eric,
or the dogs, whatever.
Teresa.
Oh, Teresa, yeah. Yeah.
Kelly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kelly's on the staff too.
Kelly's on the staff.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, all right, man. Well, what time is it right now?
It would be
7:39, 7:40. Let's take a break real quick, and I've got some. We've got some 1933 to discuss.
33.
1923.
23.
1923 to discuss. So we'll be right back to the Morning Brew.
Hi, it's Alex with Suprema Meat Market. We are a Mexican meat market with a taqueria. Come enjoy our high-quality cuts and meats. We offer choice and prime Harris Ranch beef, as well as chicken, seafood, and pork items. In the taqueria, all of our tacos come with handmade tortillas. We also offer specialty items like chilaquiles and chile rellenos. Come enjoy Taco Tuesday with Suprema. We offer our tacos at $1.99 each. Suprema Meat Market is located at 8950 Montecito Avenue in Atascadero.
Are you tired of looking at that worn-out concrete garage floor, patio, or porch? Look no further than MGP Coatings, where customer service reigns supreme. Our team goes above and beyond to ensure your satisfaction every step of the way. Before we even start coating, we meticulously repair your concrete, ensuring a flawless finish that lasts. And here's the best part. Our Pentec coatings are 4 times stronger than epoxy, so they won't chip or peel, making maintenance a breeze. Plus, they come with a limited lifetime warranty. Call us today at 805-952-5301 or check out our Facebook and Instagram and experience the MGP coating difference. Don't wait. Transform your garage, patio, porch, or driveway and become a part of the MGP coating family.
Hey, what's up, North County? Welcome back to the Morning Brew. Wednesday morning, April 9th?
April 9th.
April 9th. Hold on, I got to send a text to my buddy John Blank.
2025.
2025.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful outside. It's hump day. Did you get tacos yesterday?
No.
Taco Tuesday.
No, I didn't eat anything yesterday except for dinner. So I fasted all day yesterday. I don't know why.
Dude, what did I eat? I ate, I get so like busy, man. I don't even know what I eat. But the bad part is I don't eat until like 8:30, 9 o'clock. And it's super bad for my stomach, I think.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I do a protein shake at like 8.
I think you know what I got to do?
It makes me sleep better, actually. Protein shakes makes me, I don't know why, it makes me sleep like longer, easier.
Well, it doesn't. It's not as heavy on your stomach, depending on what you're eating. Like if you're eating, like rubbish, late at night, your stomach's gonna be going all night long, right?
Yeah, yeah.
If you eat like say, carnivore, late at night,
Pretty good.
you're gonna be good, but you're gonna be stuffed when you wake up.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna be, don't feel like you're gonna be full when you're hungry when you wake up.
Right.
But then if you have like some sort of liquid, like you said, if depends on what kind of protein you have. If you have a whey or casein or something like that, you take the casein. The casein is a little bit more sustainable throughout the night, so it burns slower. But if you eat like not a whey, but what's the other one? There's another one that's fast digesting.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, yeah.
But you don't feel all bloated.
That's the one I have.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but that's what I gotta do is after this weekend, I gotta strap on, get back.
Whoa!
Yeah, I gotta put my strap on.
Hey, it's a family show.
Sorry.
Hey, let's talk about this 1923.
1923.
Andy,
Okay.
what did you think?
Did you finish it?
I finished it.
Okay, so
I'm glad I finished it because I'm done with it.
Yeah, dude. So it was obviously in that almost 2 hours, which was the last episode.
Yeah.
Right? And you had everything wrap up literally in that 2 hours. So the 3 episodes prior, it was all about Spencer and Alex getting to Montana, right? And all the pits and falls and all that stuff of travel back in that time frame, which I get it. Does it have to be a whole hour episode? No. Okay, we understand. We get it. Right?
Yep.
And so then they finally get there, okay? They get the baby. The hand thing was nasty, okay?
The feet and the hand.
Right?
I mean, but also, I already told Michelle, like, look, the car's gonna stop. She's gonna somehow survive. The train's gonna come. Spencer's gonna see her. And dude, it happened exactly the way I said it. Without even knowing the train tracks are right there. That's the way I said it.
Well, even the lady at the gas station said there's no more gas, so
Why would you go?
Right? So you think about the people that were driving that was taking her there, okay? You think they're pretty, well off, educated, right?
Oh, yeah.
Intelligent. And, why would they even, it's snowing, right?
Yeah.
It's like.
And they were from Chicago, so they know the cold weather, right? So that couple was from Chicago.
Yeah.
They know you don't go out in the snow and you don't, get stuck in the snow. I mean, they're just like complete idiots.
Yeah, froze to death,
Yeah.
which, I mean, I don't know. She had that wad of money. I would have probably grabbed that just because you didn't know where she had already gotten her money stolen, right?
Yeah.
So why leave that there? In case you get rescued, you might need some money, type deal. So you might as well take it.
Dude, I don't know. Okay, so she dies. I mean, he gives birth to an early baby, a premature baby, and then she dies, and then that's it.
Yeah, it was. I mean, then they fast forwarded, and then Spencer goes and dies next to the headstone.
Yeah.
Yes.
But then John Dutton is the baby, right?
John Dutton is no.
They called it John, I thought.
No, John. It's oh yes.
They said John. Yes. I'm gonna name you John.
Yeah,
Spencer's
and Alex's baby is Kevin Costner.
Yeah.
So
Spencer was John's dad.
Spencer was John's dad.
Right.
So I don't know, dude. It was just like I said. It was a long pull for me.
Yeah.
The last episode, had a lot more action and a lot more excitement.
And then the Indian girl too. I mean, she's a big part of the show too as well. And that just kind of unfolded kind of weirdly. You know what I mean? It was just kind of, I don't know.
Well, that one, so that's the rainwater, right? You know, at the Yellowstone rainwater, that's the Indian and the reservation and all that stuff. Yeah. And so it's like, okay, so, and that story was
but wait. They told her to go to California.
Yes.
So not go to Montana. They told her to get out of here, go to California.
Well, they're in Texas, remember? They haven't, so she hasn't made it, she hasn't left Texas yet.
Right.
So
she was on her way out.
Right. So they said to go to California, go that direction. So she may end up in, Montana, because there's going to be there's the spinoff is 1944 now.
Okay.
So that's the spinoff, which is going to be the next prequel to 1923.
Wait, so Spencer died?
Spencer died.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. At the very end, it was like, he became old.
Oh.
Right, and they were talking about how he never loved again, how he never lost his commitment.
I remember that.
Blah 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 blah.
I didn't see him die though.
Yeah, and they showed him like going and laying next to the heads. I mean, I don't know. I'm just assuming he died.
Dude, I was so bored by the end of it. I was so bored. I was just like, okay, this is all right.
Yeah, I was kind of bummed, and then I mean, I like Grandma sitting up on the top of the up in the top of the house picking people off with their scoped out 283 or whatever she had, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah.
But like I said, I mean, you see 5 cars. I mean, let's be honest, you had 4 guys and Grandma
probably something like that. Yeah.
Stand off against probably 30 people.
And then the kid that died on his horse, the guy that got shot on his horse, just randomly, just got shot. It was like the stupidest thing ever. It just like, remember they found him on the trail. It was before the episode before, where he was there in the trees, hiding in the trees, and then those 2 guys, the 2 Irish guys, found him and said, "Hey, come out." And he goes, "Blah blah blah. This is that." And he got shot. You don't remember that?
Oh, that was the son.
Yeah, the son.
That was Jake.
Yeah, Jake. That was the stupidest death I've ever seen. I don't know.
Yeah, it's.
It was just all around. I was not entertained.
Nah, it was like I said. It was a bad writing. It was bad at the ends. Everybody was talking about it. People are like, "This is trash. We're gonna move on."
Right.
Type thing. So
yeah.
But it's all over. 1923's done.
Thank God.
Now we look forward to the next.
Did our expectations get to be so high with Yellowstone? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but there was some dips in Yellowstone too. I mean, Yellowstone started off hot and heavy.
Yeah.
And then there was kind of some lull areas, but for the most part, it pretty much kept the Western story on the ranch. And then at the last season, they kind of went to Texas to the 4-6s,
right?
Because they're that's where that link is coming from, because Jimmy went to the 4-6s and so did somebody else,
right?
So and then the Taylor Sheridan, obviously being whatever his name was, is part of it as well. So that's the link between the 4-6s. Then you have Beth and Rip, which bought the ranch and property, somewhere else.
It was like north of the Yellowstone.
Yeah, so then that will be like a some sort of spin-off series.
Right.
And then you have Matthew McConaughey heading the 1944.
Oh, okay.
So
Matthew McConaughey's a good actor. I could see him doing something like this.
I think he's by what do you call that? Where they can act any, they could be a cowboy, they could be a drug smuggler, they could be a, surfer, whatever. He's very diverse as far as in his acting career. So
right.
But yeah, so we'll see what happens, and then we got Landman kicking off.
When's that coming back?
I don't know, man. But
that's probably not till the end of the year.
Probably not.
Yeah.
We'll probably forget about it.
Yeah.
Or Sam Elliott will die before, because he's going to be in the show.
I bet you the show's halfway done.
It probably is already done.
Or done, and then they have to just wait to do whatever they're doing.
Well, let's think about that. We think it shows take months and months, and I mean, it probably does.
It probably does, yeah.
But, really to do an episode, probably takes,
a month.
Yeah, I guess so.
Probably a month, yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of used to the old days where, you have a live studio audience and everything's getting filmed right in front of you type thing. And
Right.
everybody's ooh,
Yeah, right.
you know, type stuff. So, but then you got, I just saw today, guess what else got extended?
What?
Another favorite.
What?
Guess. That's
Another
part of the guess.
See, I watch so much crap. I don't have any.
This is a mega show. Mega.
Married with Children?
Oh,
It's coming back?
no, mega show. This is a mega show.
Mega show.
Mega show. They called it the mega show. After their first season, the movie the whatever whoever recorded it called it a mega show. Reacher.
Oh, Reacher?
Yeah, Reacher has been
not a
approved for the season 4.
Dude, Reacher.
Huh?
I don't know. I hate to sound like Debbie Downer today, but even Reacher sucks, dude.
I liked Reachers.
He's kind of doofy.
He
His
is.
act, he's like, ugh.
Well, he's very monotone. He's
just-
very.
yeah,
he doesn't have any type of expression or
I don't know.
anything like that.
I like the first 2 seasons, I guess it was. I don't know. We watched this last one and it was just kind of like, oh god, here it goes again.
Yeah, I liked him in Blue Mountain State.
Okay.
He was. I mean, you talk about a doof. I mean,
Yeah.
he was definitely a doof. But
Dude's ripped. I gotta say that.
yeah, that's why women watch that show.
That dude is ripped.
Yeah, that's why my wife is like so excited to watch that show at nighttime.
Yeah, even like my mother-in-law was like, oh my god, I saw his butt. I was like, okay.
All right. Hey,
What else
so
we got?
we've got, let's see, we've got, what do we got here? We've got Paso Robles businesses are being asked to donate for the 4th of July out there at Barney Swartz. So Paso Robles is having their fireworks, their annual fireworks show, and they're asking Paso Robles businesses to contribute. Organizers of the Paso Robles annual 4th of July celebration are seeking $60,000 in additional funding from local business to ensure the event continues this year. Travel Paso, a tourism organization, has pledged $35,000 toward the event, but says more community contributions are needed. The annual celebration attracts visitors, residents, generating economic business and benefits for the city. A tourism study by blah 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 visitors spent $450 million in Paso Robles, supporting 2,300 jobs. Tourism also generated $10 million in lodging taxes, which funds city services and contribute 37% to the city's general fund. Organizers say the 4th of July event supports local businesses and by drawing visitors to purchase and spend money in the area. The city has created a 2025 sponsorship package to encourage local businesses to contribute. That you can go to pasorobles.org
And contribute, huh?
Huh?
And contribute all of the money.
And contribute.
Okay.
Yeah, people were all fired up about that last year about the lights that contributed,
Why? What
but
happened?
didn't get their name as a recognition as a contributor.
Right.
But like somebody that spent like $5,000 got their name and they spent $500.
Yeah.
So I get it. You know, people want to be patted on the back. Whatever. Get out of here.
Well, I mean, you spend money and they say you're going to highlight you as a sponsor, then, you know, that's one thing. One thing, if you do want to sponsor something, would be Stacy Strong, because they do
Right?
push you out there. So,
Stacy Strong, we had Stacy and Megan on yesterday. That was fun. Talked about her cancer journey, her triple, something breast cancer that she's been battling. That she won. That her doctor gave her a few months to live.
yeah.
And she just basically did not take that information and let it
Lightly.
sit well.
She went off on her own journey.
Yeah,
So
and
that's
so
good.
this is now 4 years ago, cancer-free now.
Yep.
She's been dealing with a doctor down in L.A., Dr. V, which is more of an alternative type method, which, you kind of think about stuff like that. It just kind of pisses you off that there's better methods, better ways, but the health industries gets paid more for all these pharmaceuticals and all these
Yep.
these things that they know don't work. They know, it's a 50-50 chance, may or may not work. But just the simple facts of changing your diet, okay?
Yeah.
Getting rid of your sugars. Telling your patients to not eat carbs. Basically be a hands-on doctor and not just sitting there saying, okay, I know everything, and not accept knowledge from another source like this.
Well, everything you're saying is what JFK is saying. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, it's interesting because remember
RFK, not JFK.
JFK is he's still dead. They said he's dead.
RFK.
Yeah.
Jr.
But
hey, I got to do what's in the box.
Okay, do what's in the box.
Kelsey's gonna
Please,
knife
please.
us if we
Yes.
don't do this. So, all right, I'm born from an oval, but never with sides. I carry no weight, yet crack open with pride. Featherless first, I chirp with no song. I follow but lead, don't walk for long. I'm small, I'm yellow, or sometimes I'm not. Guess what I am, or stay in your thought. Oh, that was a long one.
that
Good luck with that. Did you lose me in the first
I did.
sentence? Okay, I figured that much. Okay, so this is a long one, guys. If you figure it out, we'll give you
did Kelsey already get it?
no. She says one person. She said horseshoe.
I'm born from an oval, but never with sides.
Yeah.
I carry no weight, vet crack open with pride. Oh, wet yet.
Yet crack open.
Yet
with
crack
pride.
open with pride.
Featherless first, I chirp with no song. I follow but lead and don't walk for long. I'm small and I'm yellow, or sometimes I'm not. Guess what I am, or stay in your thought. Teresa says baby chick.
I'm gonna say an egg.
You're going to say an egg?
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's
an
an egg.
egg.
It's an egg.
So what came first, the chicken or the egg?
Egg.
Egg?
Yeah.
Do you think the egg came first?
Yeah. Yeah. Egg was just. It just populated from the heavens.
Random.
Yeah.
Some little bio.
Yeah. The egg just dropped. The egg dropped. It actually probably came from a painter.
A painter.
Yeah. It actually was probably generated from a painter.
Up in paint.
Yeah.
Dropped
Yeah.
an egg.
Yeah. Something in that regard.
Holy crap. All right, we got to take a break.
All right, 7:59. We are off to the races with What's Up North County. We'll be right back.
What's up, North County? This is Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Service. We are a family-owned business right here in the North County. We have air filters, oils and lubricants, and hydraulic hoses. We provide services that include air filter cleaning, DPF cleaning, and waste oil collection. Come check us out at 1140 Ramada Drive, and we can help you with all your automotive and industrial vehicle needs.
Hi, this is Omid
and Deanna.
at North County Junk Removal. We are a business known for helping our neighbors and our community.
Let us help you save money and get rid of any unwanted items.
And rest assured that our professional team adheres to global standards of safety and recycling. We are fully licensed and insured for your peace of mind.
We are locally owned and operated, and we look forward to helping you with all your junk removal needs.
Please call us at 805-769-6966.
Hey, welcome back to the Morning Brew, guys. Caught me looking down, checking out my emails.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Playing with your willy.
I was looking at something questionable that I probably shouldn't have, and I'm gonna have to delete my history.
Uh-oh.
But that's okay. All right, so we got what else we got going on? We've got Kara Cry coming in today from Farm Supply.
Yep.
We're gonna learn and hear about what's happening over there at Farm Supply. They got their chick sale going on right now.
I don't know, because...
Why, you think they're all done?
Dude, they sold those chicks that they had the first time around, the first round, sold out. Completely sold out, like I think in like 2 hours, an hour. It was done. So...
Well, maybe they got more chicks.
It's weird because when we first bought our chickens, that's where we bought our chicks at, you know.
Was Farm Supply?
From Farm Supply, yeah. We went down there and they had, you know, a bunch of chicks in there, and Michelle went in there and picked with Wyatt and picked everything out that she wanted, and there was still probably 100 chicks there. And then like next year was the same thing, and all of a sudden like COVID came, and then all of a sudden like all the chicks were gone. Like boom, gone. And after that it's just been chick sales. So
Well, what do you do?
you got to get there early.
Well, first we'll find out
Yeah.
if they're even doing that.
That's true,
So
yeah. That's true.
we'll see what they got going on. You know, you should show her your garden.
Whoa.
You know, because they're very
Okay.
big into the whole, you know, plantation of vegetables and like what you've got going on. I mean,
Dude, I harvested bok choy last night. It took me a week to get bok choy. That's how fast my garden is.
I don't know
growing.
what bok choy is.
It's like a leafy lettuce, green. But yeah, 1 week, dude. It's insane how fast these vegetables grow.
What do you got inside? You got manure in there?
No, it's all water. It's just water and nutrients. And there's no soil. It's just water and nutrients. And the roots hit the nutrients and soak up all its, good stuff. And I got lettuce that's like the size bigger than my head in like a week. It's crazy.
Huh.
It's nuts. And my tomato plants are just sitting in like perlite and just a little bit of water hitting them, boom, boom, boom. And on top of it, you don't use any water, because if you were to sit there and water a tomato plant, you'd probably use about a gallon of water per day. I use about, 15 gallons, and it lasts me a whole month. So I'm saving water. I'm growing bigger.
Is the water recycle?
Yes, it's a recyclable. It's got a pump that goes up to the top and then drains down,
So the roots aren't in any soil. They're just free fall.
Yeah, the roots are open. So you got your top part of your root that sucks up all the air, right? They need air and water to grow, right? So the top of the root is all air, your airy roots, I guess you could call them. And the bottom hits the water, and then that's where they suck up all the nutrients. And dude, this is insane. Once the sun came out, everything just went, well, bam! And I had freaking lettuce, I have arugula, I got bok choy, I got
Do you get any
basil.
marijuana?
I don't have any seeds. I don't know where to get seeds for that.
Oh,
you
man,
can't just
you
like
should
go
have
buy
planted
seeds.
at least one marijuana plant. That would have been cool. Just to do a test.
Yeah.
To see it like how, right now you could be getting a hold of Ernest with green dubs and
I don't think I'm growing enough for that.
Huh?
I don't think I'm growing enough for that, so
Probably
I don't have
not?
enough grow space for that. Yeah. But yeah, dude, it's crazy, man. Hydroponics is an amazing thing. I'm glad I did it.
Where'd you get the idea from?
I have done it before. I've had the idea back in the day, and I was growing cannabis and
Okay, weed.
yeah. So I did that, and then it worked really well. But that was only like two plants, and then I wanted to go a little bigger, so I ended up doing a little bigger, and I learned about NFT and beta buckets and stuff like that. So I just started doing it, and man, it's killer.
And so boom, there you
Killer.
go.
Yeah. So anybody that's out there that wants to garden, that doesn't want to have to maintain plants, like sit there all day and water them and worry about weeds and gophers and all that stuff, hydroponics is the way to go.
That's probably your biggest culprit is like the gophers. Like I have gophers
Yeah.
in my front. I don't even have grass. I just have straight up dirt, and I have gophers there.
Well, I planted a bunch of plants out in the front, tilled the yard, used the tractor, did all the stuff, did it all right. You know what I mean? Got good soil, good I spent a lot of money on it. And I go out there, and my plants are looking awesome, dude. I'm like, oh my God, this is great. This is gonna work this year. And all of a sudden I go out there one day and I see my freaking plant go, whoop, gone.
Oh yeah.
And then the next one, gone. And the next, like all in one freaking set. Like, I was like,
Yeah.
what the hell?
Dude, them suckers, man, they're just ruthless.
And on top of that, you're paying what, $5 a plant or something like that? So it's just like,
Yeah.
and
Now
you can't really kill them because they already taken your plant, so they take 3 plants and you go to kill them. They're gonna take 3 or 4 more plants before they get in the trap. It's just.
Or you could just sit out there with a BB gun.
Yeah. That's what I'm
Right?
trying to say though. They don't take the plant. They don't come up on the top of the surface and grab your plant. They get it from underneath
Right,
and pull
yeah,
it down. So it's like I have to use dynamite to get these sons of guns.
Right.
So
yeah, they yank those suckers down.
yeah. Anyways, that's my hydroponic story.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what else we got going on. We've got Templeton is going to be having their second phase of their drama show that's been going on while this opens up here. Here we go. Templeton High School presents spring musical, The Drowsy Chaperone.
That wasn't it.
No? Here, I'll slow it down. The Drowsy Chaperone.
I know I had it.
What?
Oh, maybe I don't have it today.
Templeton High School.
Oh, I got it. I got
You got it?
Here is.
Okay,
Yep, there
here
you
we
go.
go.
There you go.
Templeton High School is bringing big laughs and Broadway level energy to the stage with the spring musical, The Drowsy Chaperone. They're going to be running April 10th through the 12th. The musical within a musical promises to dazzle audiences with its over-the-top characters, tap dancing numbers, and their takes on 1920s American musical theater. Originally a Canadian production, The Drowsy Chaperone features music and lyrics by Lisa Lambert and Greg Morrison, with the book by Bob Martin and Don McKellar. So let's see, the pricing here, you can go to Doesn't tell you where to go to. It has click right here, but I think it's like Templeton.
Probably Templeton
High School.
Yeah.
Drama.
Right.
It's this weekend, the 10th through the 12th. Right. That's this weekend. That's Saturday and Sunday.
That's tomorrow.
No, today.
10th through the 12th.
Oh, today's the 10th night.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
tomorrow.
starting tomorrow.
Yeah.
There you go. The Drowsy Chaperone over there at the Templeton Theater, which is awesome.
We need to send somebody there. We need to get like a What's Up North County person that would go to these things, take a couple pictures, enjoy the show, and then report back to us.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't do it. I couldn't sit there for an hour and listen to that.
Well, you know, it's actually, I was interested. I wanted to go to the show that we just had on with
Shrek.
with Vicky. It was Shrek.
Yeah, Shrek would have been interesting, but this kind of stuff, like, I don't know.
Remember, 2025 is supposed to be a new experiences. Experience something new.
I've already done this, though.
What?
I've gone to these types of shows in Pasadena and seen this kind of plays.
Yeah, but you haven't seen this one.
I've seen it.
You haven't been to the melodrama down in Oceano.
That's true. I have not.
You know?
I have not done that. I would do that. This one, I don't know. Because the melodrama sounds like it's more fun, right? More interactive.
The one that we went to was pretty fun.
Yeah.
You know, the only thing that I did not like about it was the damn seats.
Oh.
Dude, the seats were like straight up. I mean, they weren't. After about an hour and a half, you're going, my ass hurts. Oh my God.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we were the youngest ones there.
Oh, geez.
Well, I mean, short of the kids, but I mean, everybody else was like way older. And I'm only thinking, going, oh, those poor guys.
Oh my gosh, dude! So like down in Pasadena, we had tickets that we used to go to the theater down there, and it was funny because you're right. Everybody's like in their 80s or 90s that goes there, right?
Right.
And all the women are all awake, all spry-eyed and happy to be there, and all the old men are just passed out.
Oh yeah.
Just snore fest.
Well, you can't even sleep because literally you're sitting straight up, your back straight up. You can't even recline. There's nothing to recline on.
Yeah.
So that's my only gripe. Other than that, it was fun.
This is the reason
had a
why
good
we
time.
need somebody to go to these shows and report back to us. So
No, you got to experience that stuff for yourself.
I'll send you.
Otherwise, you can't talk about
I'll
it.
send you. You go have fun.
Yeah,
and
but then
let me know
there's
how it
no
went.
conversation.
Yeah.
There's no, like when we went to the wine tasting, when we went to the Sheriff Rodeo, when we can have conversation back and forth. Whereas we don't go to something, we can't intelligently talk about the event.
What if we go together and we get kicked out? We have a couple cocktails beforehand. We're in the high school, and all of a sudden it's like, hey, you guys.
We could do that.
You guys need.
We could get a quick, media pass. Go in there.
Yeah.
Get the vibe, get the experience, and
Right.
talk. Just on the surface of what we saw for the 5 minutes.
Okay.
So there you go.
It was great. It was phenomenal.
It was great. There were so many people there, and everybody was laughing and sitting down. So, but we missed all the excitement.
Yeah. How was the show? It was great.
Yeah, it was great. It was great.
Great.
All right, man. It's 8:10. We got to take another break, and we will be right back to the Morning Brew.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today. We can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Do what we're doing.
What up, North County? What up? Can you imagine if we were like that? What up? What up?
What up, homie?
What up? Yeah, that's
What up?
That's what we need. Is we need a universal language for our wonk posse.
Yeah.
Be like, what up? What up?
Like the Jeep guys and the motorcycle guys.
Like this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, evidently there's a duck thing with Jeeps.
A duck?
A duck thing.
Well, like you carry your duck with you on a Jeep?
Yes.
You have a duck with you.
Not like real ducks, but like the little water ducks, the little fake ducks.
Okay.
Because now I have a blue duck, and because Robbie drives the Jeep, right?
Okay.
That's his vehicle that he drives to school and this and that, blah blah
The
blah.
death trap.
Yeah, dude. He's like, it works for me. I'm like, whatever, dude. Anyways, so people are getting ducked, meaning if somebody likes your Jeep or whatever, they leave a duck on your hood.
What?
I know.
That sounds kind of creeperish.
It kind of is in a sense, but like you'll see, like for instance, you'll see Jeeps. Like I kid you not, if you drive anywhere today, when you see Jeeps, look to see if they have any ducks on their dashboard.
Okay.
Okay, so this represents how many times are people that have left ducks on the hood of their vehicle.
So now this turns
Right?
into a status thing.
Exactly.
Okay.
And so then you carry around your ducks to put it on other Jeeps. So I just found this out, like I said last week, because we have a blue duck. I'm like, what the hell is there a blue duck on our dash for? And then Jennifer told me, I'm like, huh. Interesting. So I don't know where, again, we were talking about drugs. How does it start? How did this happen? Ducks
Painters.
on Jeeps.
Those damn painters.
It probably came from a painter.
Probably came from
right?
a painter.
It came from a damn painter. Dude, those painters have started everything. Dude, they're putting ducks on Jeeps for no reason.
It's blame the painters for everything. It's the painters.
Dude, what the hell? What the hell is going on with these painters? There's some crazy painters. Now we're gonna have to talk to Matt. Hopefully Matt made it out of the woods because he was sick there over the weekend, so he didn't get to attend. But we've got the Sheriff Rodeo coming up in May. That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Easton Corbin. We got our Easton Corbin ticket giveaway and our Sheriff Rodeo ticket giveaway going on right now on our Facebook page. So get on over there and like the post and comment on the post to be entered to win. Teresa and I will be raffling those off tomorrow with our Wonk Wheel.
Yep.
Giving those away. And a couple of other events that's coming up that you guys should be aware of. We've got the Echo Shelters Empty Bowls happening this Thursday at the Atascadero Lake Pavilion. I'll be there as a guest host, or a guest server, I should say. Guest server, and serving up hopefully the best soup that they got.
They did say you will. You will be.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope they don't just give me like beef broth.
That's what I said. You're just going to have beef broth and, yeah.
Hopefully they give me something cool.
Yeah.
Hopefully they give me something cool.
Egg noodle soup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we got Stacy Strong. Stacy, we have that golf tournament coming up in June. They're still looking for sponsors. They're still looking for silent auction giveaways. They're still looking for golfers too. They got all kinds of cool stuff. One of their sponsor packages, $750, gets your business out on the hole. It's a takeover, so you get to basically engage with all 144 business owners that are golfing. Because let's be honest, golfing's not cheap anymore.
No.
So you're not going to have people that can't afford things coming through your takeover area. Right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, golfing is not cheap. And I've went like 3 times now in the last 2 months, and I'm like, holy crap. I think when I last golfed, it was like $15.
Well, by the time you get there, you got to pay for the green fee, you got to pay for the golf cart, then you got to pay for your booze. It's like, oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
And if you have lunch, it's even worse. It's like another $20 for lunch.
Yep.
So that's why we need River Oaks to be our sponsor. We just need like a good sponsorship where we can go out there and hammer,
Dude, so I'm telling you, I'm working on a Wonk card. I'm working on a Wonk
you've been
discount
talking
card.
about that for
I know,
a long
dude.
time.
Hey, listen. I've got a lot of irons in the fire, so I can only do as much as I can do. But it's going to happen because it's a great idea, and I'm not going to let this idea go away like some of my other ideas, and then somebody else picks it up, and then next thing I know, they're making money, right?
Well, you've already been blabbing about it, so
I know.
somebody's going to do that.
Yeah, it's going to happen. I've already talked to 2 people.
Yeah.
Okay,
And it's already done. Those 2 people went and got together and said, hey, we're going to make this happen.
No, I haven't told anybody other than the potential businesses that are going to be a part of this Wonk discount card. Okay, and they're all on board. Okay, they're all of our sponsors.
Okay.
And they're on board to be a part of it.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
And so I just gotta eliminate my schedule and just focus on it. Is what I gotta do. That's what I gotta do.
Stop working and stop everything you're doing and just work on that.
I kid you not. I think sitting my butt on that chair all day long in front of that computer is what is making my hip hurt like hell.
Oh yeah, that's 100%, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
And you work at a gym where you could go get bands and all kinds of stuff and exercise your muscles a little bit.
Dude, I really need to. I need to. You know what I need to do is I don't know. I don't even know what I need to do.
You should just tell Keith to put one of the ellipticals or something like that in your office so you could work and do your elliptical or walk, treadmill or whatever. That's what you need.
I don't know. I helped him yesterday put together a machine.
Or you know what, dude? Get those the little foot pedal thing like the old people use.
No, dude.
You ever seen those?
No.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
use the old people so that it gets their legs all nice and stimulated.
Dude, I'm not going that direction.
Yeah, you should.
No.
In there.
I just need to stop being lazy, okay? And I need to get my ass up in the morning time, okay? And get to the gym. I need to stop going to bed and eating at 9 o'clock at night and going to bed at 11.
Are you eating at 9 o'clock at night?
Oh yeah.
Oh, bro, dude.
Yeah. Last night I was working on something, and then I think we sat down to start and watch TV about 8:30.
Yeah. Wow.
And then that's when I ate my bowl of all carbs.
All carbs?
Dude, okay, so let me tell you.
How do you not stay on track?
Dude,
how am I staying on track and you're not staying on track?
You know why? Because I'm so hungry.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll eat my hand if it has, the right ingredients
Sauce
on it.
it.
So I was going to cook my ribeyes that I had thawed out for the day.
Right.
So, but by the time I got home, and then Ryan and I was working on the Polaris a little bit, and then by the time I came inside, it was like 7:30, 7:45. And it's like, okay, do I want to start the barbecue and all that stuff?
You need to do what I do. I make so I go buy an eye around, right? An eye around at whatever, Smart and Final, wherever it is. I cut it up, cut all the fat off, cut it up, and I make that into beef jerky. That's enough beef jerky for me for like 2 weeks.
You use the eye around?
Eye around, and I got my little cutter, cut it up, dude. And whenever you're hungry, you're literally getting like a pretty good portion of beef jerky.
Right.
Just one of those freaking beef jerky slabs, and bam, dude, that's all nice, big protein.
Oh, I know, dude. I know what I need to do. I just don't do it.
You got to do it. You got to take like a Saturday or Sunday, like early morning, and bang it out, dude.
I usually get a hangover.
I know. I've done it with a hangover.
Huh?
I've done it with a hangover.
Dude, and then like Monday, man, dude, I was dead to the world on Monday. I'm like, dude, that wine that's no joke, man.
Wine?
I don't know how people drink wine all day long often.
Yeah.
Dude, I was done that night. And then even the next day, even into Monday, I was just like lethargic and just dragging. It's like I was the big ape with my knuckles dragging on the ground as I'm walking. It's like, dude, it's like, I don't know how people do that, man. I mean, I get it, in the moment, it's fun, but with the heat and the wine.
Yeah, it was a little warm.
It was hot. It was hot. It was burning. Hey, let's do the in a box and tell everybody what that is.
All right.
Let's get that out of the way so that way we don't get text messages.
Let's go read it one more time. Okay, ready? I am born from an oval, but never with sides. I carry no weight, yet crack open with pride. Featherless first. I chirp with no song. I follow but lead and don't walk for long. I'm small and I'm yellow, or sometimes I'm not. Guess what I am, or stay in your thoughts. What do you think it is? Come on, one more guess.
I just said an egg.
An egg?
I said an egg.
An egg. Okay, so we said egg. We got chicken egg, baby chick, horseshoe. We got all kinds of stuff. Okay, here we go. It's gonna be a baby chick. All right. So
somebody said that.
Somebody said that.
Who said a baby chick?
Wine Travelers and Teresa. So yeah, they got it right. They got it right. Baby chick.
Cool. Well, there you have it.
That's all. That's what it's all about.
Baby chick. All
I
right,
did
man.
that because Farm Supply will be coming in.
It's
So
8:21. Let's take a break real quick because Kara Cry with Farm Supply. Kara Cry with Farm Supply.
yeah.
That's a rhyme. Kara Cry with Farm Supply. It's gonna be coming in next. So don't you die. We'll be.
My name is Jennifer Borhone-Wescombe.
And I'm Haley Wescombe from Borhone Auto Center. Borhone Auto Center is a family-owned and operated GMC dealership. We are your go-to dealership for quality vehicles. With a vast inventory and personalized service, we are here to make your purchase seamless.
Whether it's a luxurious Yukon or a rugged Sierra, we have the perfect ride for you. Come see us today to experience the Borjon family difference. We are located on the corner of Highway 46 East and Golden Hill Road in Paso Robles.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We're all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.
What's up, North County? Welcome back. That was quick. I sounded like an auctioneer on that one.
Oof.
All right, guys. Hey, thanks for tuning in to What's Up North County. Make sure you guys get on over to our webpage, whatsupnorthcounty.com. Pick up yourself a one cat. Pick up yourself some tickets to the Sheriff Rodeo there. You guys don't want to miss that. Check out our bios with all of the people that are involved with What's Up North County and our sponsors. Also, be sure to go patronizing them and tell them, what's up? That's the thing. And so we're going to have Kara Cry with Farm Supply coming on next. So make sure you stay tuned in and stay with us. And we got more news. But as always, guys, we can't do this without you and our sponsors. I'd like to thank Esquire Wine Travelers Hideaway, Visit Atascadero, 805 Customs, MGP Coatings, North County Junk Removal, The Trailer Barn, Story Termite Pest Control, Borjon Auto Center, Kennedy Club Fitness, Airflow Filter Services, and Suprema Meat Markets. Thanks again, guys. We'll see you next time.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Hi, it's Alex with Suprema Meat Market. We are a Mexican meat market with a taqueria. Come enjoy our high-quality cuts and meats. We offer choice and prime Harris Ranch beef, as well as chicken, seafood, and pork items. In the taqueria, all of our tacos come with handmade tortillas. We also offer specialty items like chilaquiles and chile rellenos. Come enjoy Taco Tuesday with Suprema. We offer our tacos at $1.99 each. Suprema Meat Market is located at 8950 Montecito Avenue in Atascadero.
Are you tired of looking at that worn-out concrete garage floor, patio, or porch? Look no further than MGP Coatings, where customer service reigns supreme. Our team goes above and beyond to ensure your satisfaction every step of the way. Before we even start coating, we meticulously repair your concrete, ensuring a flawless finish that lasts. And here's the best part. Our Pentec coatings are 4 times stronger than epoxy, so they won't chip or peel, making maintenance a breeze. Plus, they come with a limited lifetime warranty. Call us today at 805-952-5301 or check out our Facebook and Instagram and experience the MGP coating difference. Don't wait. Transform your garage, patio, porch, or driveway and become a part of the MGP coating family.
What's up, North County? This is Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Service. We are a family-owned business right here in the North County. We have air filters, oils and lubricants, and hydraulic hoses. We provide services that include air filter cleaning, DPF cleaning, and waste oil collection. Come check us out at 1140 Ramada Drive, and we can help you with all your automotive and industrial vehicle needs.
Hi, this is Omid
and Deanna
at North County Junk Removal. We are a business known for helping our neighbors and our community.
Let us help you save money and get rid of any unwanted items.
And rest assured that our professional team adheres to global standards of safety and recycling. We are fully licensed and insured for your peace of mind.
We are locally owned and operated, and we look forward to helping you with all your junk removal needs.
Please call us at 805-769-6966.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We're all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.